video this one, and it's not something I would normally do, but I was just going to kind of talk a little bit about the GINA Carano getting fired from Disney thing that just happened recently, but not so much about the actual that itself, because that's been talked to death about by various channels kind of wanting to jump on the bandwagon, so to speak. But today I've noticed that all of the CARA DUNE action figures that have been released and were available have all been pulled from various websites. Now, this is based in the UK, so I can only speak to UK sites, so it might be different in other countries, but I'm guessing it probably isn't. Things like the Black Series figure, the Vintage Collection. I did find a couple of Funko Pops that's still on a couple of sites, but practically all of the CARA DUNE merchandise has been pulled off sale on pretty much all of these sites. So I would imagine what's probably happened is that Disney have kind of stepped on any kind of these sort of subsidiary companies and then kind of going down the chain of distribution and said, right, pull these figures off because we're no longer kind of supporting this character, which definitely says that there's going to be no recompense for this kind of character getting back on the show in The Mandalorian. But to be honest with you, I didn't think it was going to be the case anyway. I also checked eBay to see what was going to happen there, and of course, as you'd expect, CARA DUNE figures have massively exploded in value. I saw the Black Series versions kind of go for £150, things like this that were kind of boxed. I would imagine that's only going to go up. I'd seen even loose figures of CARA DUNE on auction. The ones that I was checking were kind of going for around £50, or at least that's where the auction was going, even with a day or so to go. So, you know, if you do find one out in the wild, I think the only chance you probably have now, or maybe toy shops that are currently shut on lockdown, maybe when they open, you might find that there might be some stock knocking around. You might find that you might be able to pick one up, or if you've got one, obviously it's now worth quite a lot of money. Now, is this a step too far? I mean, it's kind of just, I understand you might want to write her out the show for her comments, which I personally think is was not necessary, but I didn't think it was a good idea for her to kind of say that, to be honest. And if she'd maybe apologised, maybe it would have all gone away. But it seems to massively have blown up now, and it's kind of very much a political stance on it now. But I was kind of somewhat surprised with the action figure situation. I actually managed to order one though from Zavi before this happened, because I thought it might. So I actually ordered one of the Black Series figures off Zavi, and I did that on Thursday or Friday. It's now Saturday when I'm filming this, and yeah, I think it was Thursday. I ordered Thursday night, and at that point they still had the figures on there. And so I thought, shall I get one? And I thought, yeah, I will. £25 for one of the credit version Black Series. And I checked today, gone. I checked HMV, Forbidden Planet, Zavi, Amazon.co.uk. There's a couple of toy shops in the UK, Smythe, The Entertainer. None of them have got any kind of CARA DUNE things, with the exception of, a couple still had Funko Pops, and there was some T-shirts. The only figure which I think is going to be coming out, apparently, and I don't know if this will actually happen, was the retro collection. Apparently that one is still going to come out, but I would imagine that's going to get snapped up pretty fast. But all of the other figures now have all been pulled off shelves, and any kind of other figures that were due to come out have been cancelled. So CARA DUNE is now going to be the kind of, I guess, the most collectible figure in those kind of lines, in the Mandalorian lines. What do you think of it? Have you got a CARA DUNE figure? Would you sell it? Leave me a comment, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.